Hey guys, what's going on? This is VT and I've got a special armor set video for you guys today. It is a 3-for-3 armor sets. I felt kind of bad because this entire video focuses again on bow sets, and I've been doing a lot of bow sets recently. I don't know, my friends and I have just kind of gotten back into it again. We were starting to branch out into new weapons, and bow was one of them that we sort of were attracted to and always sort of have been. So that's sort of where we're at right now, and so this will probably be the last armor set video I make dedicated to bows, really, or that even has a bow set in it, because I've been making so many of them. I need to really branch out and give you guys some more variety. But you know, I made these. Well, I made one of them, and I set up another one for one of my friends so she could make one that she wanted for a specific bow. And so a lot of these are guided towards specific types of bows or for specific bows in general. So keep that in mind when you're making these. You know, they're not exactly general bow use, but they're starting to get into the nitty gritty things. And with that also comes less skills. So because we're looking at specific bows, I didn't need to really make all the bows on the same stage. I just needed to make one of them better. So all these sets really only have 30 points into skills, which is kind of disappointing, but again, depending on the talisman, you can make them better. You can add your own little flair to them. One of the first set that I'm going to show you here, Dragon Root Black, which you've been seeing a little bit here, I'm very close with a one-socket weapon. Could get a 4 skill in there for 40 points into skills, but I'm really mainly concerned with just the 30 points because it seems to really help out a lot and make it pretty beasty. So without further ado, let's get into the 3 sets that I have for you today. I hope you guys enjoy. Now, the first one I have dubbed Dragon Root Black, and that's because it's composed of some dragon parts, and then again with the Moscow radicals at the bottom, which is sort of that pumpkin plant, like, well, you guys get it. But it's a really good piece because those legs give fast charge +5, which again is a very difficult skill to get. Now, this set I'm looking to get Pierce Up, Fast Charge, and Dead Eye or True Shot, which extends the damage range for maximum damage on different types of shots. So again, we're focusing on pierce bows here, obviously, and as you can see, we get really close for the most part natively, just without any sockets or anything going in there. So you can see we have full fast charge, which is great, and then the black pieces give us fast charge and pierce up, so we're 1 socket away from that, which we have. And then of course Dead Eye is sort of lacking at 3, but it's actually really easy to socket in. All you actually need to complete this set, with the sockets included in the armor set, is a 2-socket talisman. So, ta-da, done. There's your 30 points. And so any 2-socket talisman you have, you want to combine that with any sockets on a weapon, you can get pretty easily, probably get a fourth skill in there. So really like this set. It looks really cool, as you can see. Honestly, it's one of the better looking sets I've made, surprisingly. The dragon pieces definitely help with that. But go ahead, take this fourth of the few bows that you want to use it with, pierce bows. I've got a few recommendations. Doesn't mean you have to use them, but they're in there. These are ones that I would use because, again, we don't have that load up, so we're looking for pierce with either level 1 or 2 charge and trying to avoid the level 3 charges, because obviously you can't use those yet. I specifically made this with the Moonless Dawn 10 bow in mind, the Silverwind Narga bow, because it has pierce in there and it's pretty strong already. It's got the high affinity, and I didn't really want to have to rely on a weapon slot because that doesn't have it either, so I made this set around that as well. So, but here's a few other recommendations. Go ahead, use your pierce bow. Love pierce power bows. Have fun. So this is the second set I designed for a friend because she saw my set and said, hey, can you make it with normal up? I said, sure, let me try. It has the same sort of base, the Moscow and Glavnus legs and coat respectively, because again, you want that fast charge in there and a little bit of Deadeye. And then you're going to be hunting some Devil Joes for the top. So again, you have sort of a Dragon Root theme, so I kept it the same thing, Dragon Root green. Why not? The first one's black, this one's green. It makes sense, right? At least in my head. So in this one, we're looking for fast charge, True Shot or Deadeye, and normal up for those rapid shots for bow. Now, admittedly, this one actually looks a lot cooler, with the exception of the gauntlets a little bit, than pretty much any other set of design, because it actually matches really well, surprisingly. And of course, the Moscow radicals, you can change the color of the leggings to pretty much any color you want, or keep it rainbow, and that's the majority of the color too. So really, this set is also quite the fashion hunter set, so I know the person who requested this will be very pleased. But it's pretty easy to make, and it's pretty straightforward for gemming as well. the 4 different slots in your armor set will go towards finishing off the normal, up, and dead eye, and then all you need is some sort of talisman to polish off your fast charge. So you could have a 3-socket talisman with 1-socket weapon, or if you have any points in a fast charge really with 3-socket or what have you, just make it work, and it's pretty easy to get in there. Again, this one's a little less easy to make work for a 4th skill because you don't have a lot of points in anything else and you don't have as much flexibility. But if we're just looking for specific bows here with the 30 points into those skills, I think you're going to be very happy with it. Now here are some bow recommendations that I would make for this set. Again, I just looked at these at a glance. Use your own judgment on what bows you want to make, but keep in mind that, again, you're looking for the 1st and 2nd charge and excluding the 3rd charge because we do not have that load up. So just use a little bit of caution when picking what weapons you want to make for this set. Now this last set is just sort of one I actually made for the hell of it to do my 3 for 3. I figured, hey, I've got a pierce up, a normal up, might as well make another one. So this is a heavy up set. It uses heavy up, destroyer, and fast charge. And now when you look at this, you could actually get heavy up and destroyer pretty easily with either the Duramboro set or the Gammoth set. But if you want to socket any other skill into that, it relies completely on your talisman. So I figured, hey, I might as well make something that everyone else can use and can actually make and, utilize. So this one uses a few different pieces. I'm calling it the Mountain because it just looks goddamn ridiculously huge, and I do apologize, the high metal coat U looks awful. It's pink, it's bad, you're gonna have to deal with it. And so right out the gate here natively we do have heavy up and destroyer, which is really nice, and then all you need to do is socket in the fast charge. And again, you can use the same talisman that you used for the Dragon Root Green here pretty much, because all you really need, because you do have 1 socket on the weapon or on the armor set that you're not using, is a 3-socket talisman. So pretty much anything will work for this, and you're gonna have it and it'll work. The only thing I do want to point out here is that there aren't a lot of bows with heavy shots. And the one I made this for specifically, Harold's Battle Bow, while it doesn't have the strongest of heavy shots, it does have a level 1 and 2 charge heavy 3 shots. So realistically, you don't need the fast charge for this. But I kept the fast charge in there for the theme of this video because all the other sets have fast charge and some sort of damage boost up. So I figured, hey, you know what? Here's an opportunity for a little creativity. You don't like the fast charge in there, you don't want it, go ahead. Substitute out the arms for any other high piece. And arms are actually a really good focal point for customization because a lot of them in different armor sets have really high points and a few slots. I use them a lot. So if you don't want the fast charge in there, which you don't need it for some of these heavy up bows, substitute the gauntlets out, get a different talisman, and make it work for you. All the other 2 skills are there, the heavy up and the destroyer, which are 2 of the most important things for using the heavy bow, in my opinion. So have a little fun, have a little creativity, introduce a little anarchy into the mix. But here are the 2 bows that I recommend and using for it, because one of them does have a heavy up 4, which is really nice, and you probably are going to want the fast charge for that one since it is the charge level 2. So that's it for this video. Again, I apologize for all the bow sets I'm making. They're just kind of easy to make and kind of easy to make fit for just a lot of different weapons out there. So in the future, I will be doing obviously different weapons. I'm going to step away from bows here. I promise that, except for maybe one later with like a loading or something. I don't know. Haven't even touched it yet. Probably won't. So really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry it's long, but hey, 3 for 3 sets. Enjoy it. Go out there. Happy hunting, guys.